going on YouTube? It's Old Soldier coming today from Robeson County, North Carolina. As you can see by the attire, today is the 100-yard circuit day. We got out here and cut the grass yesterday, so make it a little easier to traverse, I guess. I'm out here riding solo today because son of Old Soldier came home from work yesterday, holding his side. I said, "What's wrong?" He said a patient mule kicked him. And apparently they had a patient come in that refuses to do dialysis on a regular basis, and then when she gets close, she or he, whatever, gets close to death, they call the emergency room to come get them. And needless to say, they brought her in and about to administer treatment, and the patient decided to kick. So it caught him dead square in the side. He's in a little bit of pain, so we'll let him rest. But anyway, we're about to get started on this, folks. So stay tuned and bear with. All right, yeah, so first session knocked out. Take a little breather. We're about to hit the second one. I'm gonna keep on trying to push through this. I think I'm gonna do today like I did the other day. So on this second iteration, I'm gonna start with my 100-yard marker and work my way back. It's just a monotony breaker. Anybody that exercises somewhat regularly knows the biggest thing that will kill your progression is monotony. Sometimes you got to change things up. Like I said, this week I want to get into a sled pull, but with my son being hurt, I'm going to have to postpone that till next week. Maybe not. I got a tow behind trailer for my lawnmower. I could use that as opposed to a sled, I guess. Loaded up with some cinder blocks I got stacked up. But anyway, folks. Humidity here in North Carolina sucks. Ain't no other way to describe it. It sucks, especially here on the eastern side of the state. You know, I'm far enough inland, I don't catch the coastal breeze. And I'm far away enough from the mountains, I don't catch the breeze coming over the mountains. So it just kind of staggers here sometimes. But anyhow, folks, let me get ready to start on this second set. We'll talk to you soon. So yeah, we finished our second circuit, doing our cool down lap now. Yeah, wanted to get up to 3 this week, but we're going to chill at 2 for the remainder of this week anyway. Humidity just zapped the crap out of me. That, and I finally got blisters in these new boots, and well, those that were in know the drill when it comes to blisters. Moleskin and suck it up and drive on. I got moleskin on, but they still hurt. But I'm going to take this cool down lap down to the 100-yard line, bring it back, go inside, unwind, take a shower, and then do my taxes. That's right. I took full advantage of the tax extension. Ha ha ha. I'm afraid to see what I owe Uncle Sam in the state of North Carolina. Anywho, maybe I'll get something back. We'll see. Anyway, folks, continue to pray for the family of Sequoia. That's the little girl's name. That was killed in Atlanta. And shame on the mayor. Shame on her for letting this happen, along with the other killings that happened in Atlanta. That's directly related to her. That's blood on her hands. And to the governor, dude, you should have been done called in the National Guard. I was reading an article today that he signed an order calling in up to 1,000 National Guard members to the city of Atlanta to quell the civil unrest and violence. All politics, folks. Well, I'm a Democratic mayor. I believe we need to defund the police force and have community councils. And if you need to call 911, a counselor will come to your house in 7 to 10 business days. Yeah, that works real good when you're laying in a pool of your own blood, Mayor of Atlanta. And to the governor, the moment the Atlanta PD stepped off the job, which I do not blame them one bit, that's when you should have sent in the National Guard. Right then and there, and quelled this. So you too, sir, have blood on your hands. That's just my 2 cents worth, folks. If I'm wrong, then God will judge me for it. But this BS with politics and lies, they got to stop. Just like a dipstick governor we got here in North Carolina. Boy, pooper scooper. That's about all he's worth. Hell, I won't even pay him to do that. But playing politics. People are suffering in this state. And then, you know, you got the whole thing with the Seattle shootings. Or driving, excuse me. Where the driver hit 2 people. You know, the first thing the media wanted to try and do is make it out to be a white driver. Found out he was a black driver and the whole news story went crickets. But they want you to know the individual that died was a transgender booby hooby dooby rainbow ice cream cone eating oompa loompa. You know? What's that got to do with the fact she's dead? Why? Stupid enough to go play on the interstate. Okay? If you're going to go try and block traffic on the interstate, sooner or later you're bound to get hit. Just saying. Because there's always going to be one in the crowd that's going to say, you know what? I got to be somewhere. I ain't got time for this crap. And I get it. The guy supposedly went off the ramp the wrong way or some junk. At this point in time, you know, 2 people got hit. And when they pulled him out of the car, when they finally caught him, he was actually distraught about what had happened. It's not like he did it on purpose. Maybe going the wrong way, but hitting him, I don't think was his intent. But yet the media would lead you to believe otherwise. So, anyway, folks, I didn't mean to ramble. I just am still kind of upset over that little girl dying over some senseless BS. Anyway, folks, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay armed, stay hydrated. God bless. And Kyle, anyhow, anyway, brother, appreciate you always wearing the t-shirt. Until tomorrow, folks, this old soldier out.